Gurren Lagann, the drill that will pierce the heavens. Hi guys, my name is Meads. Welcome to my channel. I just got home. I got this from, delivery. This is the Riobot Gurren Lagann. It's a really nice action figure, and the first time I heard about it, I'm very ecstatic, or very much excited about it. But there was a couple of delays, and then they finally released it earlier this month, or was it late last month? I got it from HLJ, and at the same time they have this new warehouse, new type of shipping where you can keep your items. It's actually kind of like Ami, where you can just combine your monthly orders, which is pretty nice. And I didn't realize that I have this. I was actually waiting for them to send me a shipping because that's what they used to do. But now you have to tell them that, oh, I'm ready. Just ship whatever it's available, that kind of stuff. So that was 2 weeks after. I didn't realize that. So, well, finally got it. I used the FedEx. I got it relatively quick. Not as fast as EMS, but still relatively quick. And I probably use FedEx now for HLJ. All right, so enough about that. Let's go have a look. So here's a flip it open. And just gonna see the Gurren Lagann sign there, really nice. And this is by Sentinel, a different company, and you can see Gurren Lagann figurine there. There's a lot of plastic to protect the paint, and just scroll over the box. On the back, a lot of cool different poses, really nice. And you have that. Well, I'm not sure if that's a Giga Drill. It's not as big as the one for the Verka, the milk composite one, but nonetheless, it's really nice. It does have the Jetpack mode, which is pretty cool. And I think that's it. On top part, you have Gurren Lagann 5th anniversary, and on the underside, stuff about other things that I cannot read. There we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this open, and let's see what's inside. Alright, so this part here is stacked on top of this in terms of packaging, but here's the wings. You have a stand here, then over here you have a Gurren Lagann. It actually comes with 3 drills. I thought there's only one, but 2 short ones and 1 long one. Pair of hands. There's a 2 drill where you can hold it. There's shades over here. I think you get 2 of them. An alternative head, yep. And I think that's about it in terms of packaging. Yep, there's nothing on the back. Alright, so we're starting with a stand first, and it's actually kind of interesting how this is set up. So first off, you're gonna get this right out of the box. You have a peg hole right there, and this is, as you can see, there's a like a grid there, and you have this clear plastic, which is really great. Actually, I think you may be able to slide something in. We might. See if I have something here and I can just slide in. Let's see. Bear with me. Let's use one of these Gundam info. Yep, so you can put something in there. So maybe as a Gurren Lagann trading cards or something. So you have that, you have this too. There's a swappable part here which you just put on for that peg. You can put it here, but what they did is you can take that off. There's another additional stand, which I'm hoping that I'm putting it the right way. There we go. I'm gonna put this thing on here. Oh, actually the wrong way. So this thing bends, but what they provided is this triangular one that actually kind of hooks in place, just like so, and it becomes a more sturdier stand. It's kind of like a sundial. It's kind of nice that they have that. Alright, now, so going back to Gurren Lagann, it's actually kind of interesting when I took him out. He's a lot lighter, and I would think that he has some die-cast parts. I think he doesn't, but you know, that doesn't mean that you got gypped. But there's a lot of parts that are painted. in metallic colors, kind of like his side skirt here, his forearms. Just a lot of, looks like it's die cast, but no, it's really light. And let me just measure how tall the figure is using a ruler here. 1 second, there we go. So I have a ruler here. It's about 6 inches, 6 inches right here. So it's about a 6-inch figure. I don't have a Riobot Gurren Lagann to compare it with, but there we go. I'm next to a high grade RX-78, slightly taller. Yep. So it's really nice. You know, decent size figure, and it actually works well with other. If you have Gundams, you know, high grade figures, or even Riobot, just the right size. Pretty cool. So why don't we have a closer look on certain details? Alright, so a closer look of his, let's just start with the head. Really nice details. And just circling around. I would say the head is not that detailed compared to the rest of the body, but nonetheless, it's really great. You also come with the alternative head where his mouth is open, so he could be angry, shouting, or whatever it is. And again, the detail, you got that metallic paint on the side of the head, the crest, and you have the iconic broken part off, just like in the anime. Yep. So nonetheless, it's still great that you have the metallic painted parts. And articulation on that is pretty good, and you have a metallic painted neck also. Pretty good movement. You can look up. That's really great articulation there. Now moving on, let's go to the side armor. I really like this. It's embossed, or pretty much it's layered. It's not one solid piece, but it has texture and you can feel it. Yeah, it's really great. Kind of like one of those rubber keychain. It's really nice. I really like that. And it is on that lower part, that black part right there on the shoulder that slides in and out. Although just be careful of this the eyeglass or the shades. And yeah, let's see. Actually, why don't we remove this for the time being? It does have some cracks in there, and it's part of the design. Yep, it's clear. And you have the shoulder armor that you can pop up like so. So you can have a variety of shoulder movement. And this is a really interesting ball joint. You have a swivel here, here. It's not Riobot, it's a different kind of joint, but nonetheless it's fairly good. You have a really good ball joint there. There's a ball joint there, ball joint there. As much articulation, because let's see. Oh. Actually, this shoulder armor, you can only go that on top part. You cannot move it around. But nonetheless, you can have him pointing upward, like you saw in the first part. Yep. And moving on the arm, actually, let's see if we can swivel that backward. And there's actually design on the back of that shoulder armor, which is really great. I don't think it opens up. So here you have an elbow joint, I think, on that gray piece right there, right on the elbow. But you also have a second one right there. That's pretty cool. So you have a pretty good 90-degree bend. Then yeah, really nice forearm armor. And going back to the elbow, really nicely painted. It's pretty cool figure. You have the wrist movement. Now moving to, let's see, let me just fix this. Now we have the head. I think you can move the eyes of Gurren. Yep. Just trying to figure it out. But you have the mouthpiece here, and actually there is a second mouthpiece inside. So pretty cool, and you can move them. I don't think there's much of a waist articulation. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, and actually I have to look to the instruction that you can actually move the eyes. Not the head, but the chest right here. And it actually follows the Lagann's head. Yep, that's pretty amazing. So you look forward, down, up, left, right. Yep, it's pretty cool. And it has something to do with the neck. Actually, it's the neck. But nonetheless, it's pretty amazing. And I think that's one of the selling points of this figure. Just that. Moving eyes. That's pretty cool. Right now, moving down. Actually, when you remove the... Or is that glasses? I have it here. This part right here. You'll see a little notch there. And you can actually find a piece... with me. Okay, I found it. There's a red piece right here that you can put on to cover that. So let's see if I can put that on right there. So you can cover that. And it's nice of them to include that. Now moving down, you have a front skirt that moves a little here. Side skirt. It's actually kind of interesting that it's connected on the... I don't know if you can see that, but it's not on the side, it's actually on the somewhat in the back. And I guess that kind of gives you a little bit more space to move the figure. When he's kicking forward. Yep. On the back, you have a back skirt. Just in one piece. You do have a peg hole right there. You see a screw to hold things together. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. So while we're in the back, you have this knee part here, and it's actually quite interesting that this leg, there's a lot of moving parts. Actually, let's just do a quick knee bend. As you can see, a lot of parts are moving. That's pretty cool. So from here, that's a lot of segment. Like you see, there's 3 of them. It's cut in there, like where the I think the calf is, and you have the knee. It's pretty cool. And actually, this front part slides over too. That's pretty neat. So a lot of cool moving parts. And this one too, it moves up and down. That is amazing. Yep. And oh, you can actually move that. And I just dislodged this. Okay, so there's just a peg right there. Let's put it back. I might have to put some super glue in that, but yeah. Anyways, bottom of the sole. And you have this kind of like ball joint. It's actually connected out on the top there. There's nothing connected on the bottom here. But it's nice that they have that. Can have a really cool, oops. I thought I broke it. Trying to do a pretty good knee bend right there. So that's a pretty nice, again, really great articulation. Especially the legs. And I mean, the arms is not that bad either, but it would be cool if you can actually see the bicep moving also. But I think the bicep just one solid piece, and pretty much just see that extra elbow. Yep. Alright, so that's it for articulation and just looking at the intricate details of Gurren Lagann. Now we're just gonna go over the different hands that it comes with. So we already have the pointing finger right here for the right hand. Then you also have one for the left right here. Then you have the closed fist, and you also have a closed fist for the right. So you're just gonna have pairs. Then you also have open hand right here, and you're gonna have this holding hand right here, and you get two of them pretty much. And why don't we put this on, because there's other effect parts or effect that you can do. Let's see, this is the right hand. There we go. Okay, so because if the first time it's kind of stiff. Okay, actually I want to have him bend his elbow proper way. Uh-oh, a little too much. Okay, there we go. Actually, I'm not too sure which one is. Yeah. Now it's just moving. Is that? You can actually remove that, but okay. Oh. So sorry about that. Just trying to play with it. Right, so you have this, and you also have the pretty much the shade boomerangs or sunglasses, and I kind of smeared it. Okay, which you also have the crack pieces, which is just painted, and you can just have him hold it quite nicely, and this stays there fairly securely. Pretty cool. And you can have, there's another one, so not just one. You can have another one right here, and I apologize, black background, but yeah, you can have two of them. Pretty cool. And another cool gimmick that you can do in terms of swapping is you remove the hands again, and you're gonna remove this part right here, which this is my first time doing it. Huh, it's kind of odd. There we go. So there's a slit right on top there, and you're gonna put this one, and I just dropped it. There we go. And I'm just gonna put the closed fist. Then you have two drills, and let's do the same for the other hand. Now you have a dual, or pretty much a quadruple drill. So while he's punching, he's be also drilling. Quite nice. Drill knuckles. Pretty cool gimmick. And if that's not enough, you want to go bigger, you can always, which I already shown, you can remove the elbow and connect one of these drills. And again, these are really sharp. They are intended for adult collectors. There we go. And this actually kind of rolls over, so which is really nice. Let's do the same as the other side. Just take out this, connect the other one. So it's great that they gave you two. And for some weird reason, this one's kind of a little bit stiffer, so it doesn't really go. But yeah, really nice. I'm not sure if you can remove the knee. I kind of tried, but it seems like it's fixed. It's not like the elbow, so don't try that. You might break it. And there's actually another gimmick that you can do is you can actually hold this base part here and pop it off. You can actually put the hand in there. I think, well, there's a peg hole right there, and it's rather stiff. But in the instructions said that you can put the hands, I think, or maybe just the hand. I'm not too sure. Just put the hand there if you want to store it, and just there we go. Alright, so that's that part, but you can also swap out with the bigger drill, which this one. Again, this is a lot longer, about, I would say, not half, I mean twice as more, but a little bit long, I mean a little bit shorter than twice, but it's a lot longer. You can have it over there. That's pretty tall. It's actually kind of hard to capture in a camera since it's, you know, really tall. But this is really nice. It's not as big as the, you know, the Giga Drill Breaker on the metal composite Gurren Lagann Burka, but nonetheless, it's quite nice. You have a huge drill. Alright, so another add-on is the Jetpack, which is pretty cool. You can bend the wings here. It's a really soft joint. Really easy, and you can bend as high as that, but it's kind of loose. So be careful on that one. Let's have a little movement here. They have a really nice kind of like a reactor there. I kind of forgot, it's been a while since I watched the anime, what that thing is. But you have this really nice, like a fin, I guess. Really nice spikes. And there's actually a cool gimmick. See this lever here? I'm gonna push it forward, and that thing springs out. It's pretty cool. Retracts, goes forward. So that's pretty cool. Alright, now why don't we put this on the back of Gurren Lagann? So right on the back of Gurren Lagann, we're just gonna take this out. There we go. And at first glance, what is that lever there? And you start seeing Lagann's head moving. So that means that this can actually control the eyes. That's pretty cool. So you can actually have a ventriloquist. You can have him say no, yes, or I don't care. It's pretty cool. So you do have a manual control there. Just if you don't want to just move the head. And there are two notches on the sides here, and I think that's pretty much where this connects to. I think. I might be mistaken. Doesn't seem to connect there. I think. Let me put this back, because there is a notch on the side. Once you put this back, maybe that's how it connects. Sometimes you just gotta do trial and error. Actually, let me figure it out first before I break this. Alright, I managed to put it inside there. Actually, yeah, you do keep that back part there, and it just snaps on. Yeah, it's a little finicky. Alright, so we have the wings, and let me put him in action, or a cool pose, and put in an action stand. Actually, I found out that I put the backpack upside down. Well, good thing we fixed that right away. Actually, one thing I find cool, him holding this dual drill, is just having it on the side. Yep. And this is pretty cool. The stand actually holds really nicely, as you can see there. Again, you can move the wings. You can't really move them back, but you can have them forward. And I kind of wish, well, maybe some stands for this thing, or maybe have him holding it. Wish I can stick it somewhere in there. I don't like a lot of parts sticking out. The drills also, and there's just a lot of interchangeability that you can do with this one. Really nice figure. It's awesome. Gurren Lagann. And just having this is very nostalgic of the anime. Alright, conclusion time. What can I say about this figure? It's just truly amazing. I really liked it. As you can see in my review, very detailed figure, especially on the legs and the jetpack. It's quite amazing. And I really like the eye gimmick. I think that's one of the pretty much eye candy right there. The eyes. And just overall, although I kind of wish that they did more detail on the head sculpt, more part separation, make it a little bit more, kind of stand out a little bit more. But nonetheless, you know, you have this really cool chest that to balance it out. And also, I wish they do a little bit more on the arms. Hope there's maybe like a bicep articulation, but they didn't. But despite that, you have this cool shoulder armor here, which kind of overshadows it, or pretty much covers it. So you don't really need much gimmicks on over that part. And I think I already talked about the paint job. Superb. It looks like it's metallic. You might think it's die-cast, but I think it's not. This thing is lightweight. I don't think there's any die-cast parts. So a really great job how they did the painting. It made it look like it's, you know, die-cast, but it's not. And also, in terms of paint apps is really great. I did find a few paint mishaps, but I can overlook that. I mean, overall, you're getting a lot of, you know, details. Accessories. Another thing I want to point out: you're getting the drills, the boomerangs, and you're getting, you know, not just one drill. You're getting a couple of them. You get 3 of them. Then you get 2 boomerangs. A lot of cool hands that you can, you know, swap out with. Just a lot of accessories. They didn't hold back. They pretty much give you a lot of things to pretty much put this in everything, every way imaginable you can think of to correspond to the anime. Again, really great figure. The price point of this one, you're gonna be paying around $100+, well, plus shipping. I would say probably close to 120 to 130, depending where you get it from. And I think it's a limited release run also. But they did have a second release of this one too, so it's probably readily available. Well, till they ran out. It is quite expensive, which is kind of understandable because they didn't really mass produce. It's not like Revoltech that you have a lot of those. But you know, nonetheless, it's a really interesting take by this company on this figure line, the Riobot. Actually, I'm kind of interested of getting the other ones, but for now, I'm just sticking with the Gurren Lagann. I'm a big fan of the anime and robot. And for those who haven't watched the anime, I highly recommend it. It's a great, pretty much a super robot show. Great storyline. It's gonna make you laugh. It's gonna make you cry. Just a lot of themes in that anime. Really great. And you pretty much see the growth of Simone, the main character, and you're gonna be a big fan of Yoko as well. Alright, so there we go. That's my review for the Gurren Lagann. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, it's a great figure, but again, there are limitations, and this is pretty much made for posing, you know, despite having a lot of articulation. So just be careful, a lot of sharp points. So, but you know, nonetheless, again, awesome figure. So there we go. That's my review. So hope you guys like it. So until then, this is Meads. Thank you for watching. And some of you will be asking, where did you get that super deformed Gurren Lagann? It's actually a resin kit. I got it from E2046, and I'm gonna put the link down below regarding my build process on that one. So there you have it, Gurren Lagann.